Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Athletic Center. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Athletic Center. With performance I really enjoy. Our student athletes recognize each other because of the good things we get by the decisions of the officials. You, the spectators, properly support these teams, and this event are great congratulatory for community remarks and cheers. Please remember that these are not forms of backload. This is for on the first games. Thank you for helping to celebrate this competition with positive and sportsmanlike conduct, partnering with each other to create a great event for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your crowns. We celebrate America with today's national anthem. It'll be sung by Olivia Power. Oh, sing and you sing by the dawn's early light. Let's so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Free throws. With zeros on the clock. So all in all, pretty good quarter for Harpeth Hall, pretty bad quarter for Ensworth. Only 3 points scored, lots of turnovers, lots of self-inflicted mistakes, 4 fouls. Let's see if the Tigers can maybe cut this lead down a little bit, as well as his first goes through. And so does her second. So they put 0.3 seconds back on the clock, taken in by Harpeth Hall, and they'll let time expire now. So we are officially at the end of the first quarter. Score, Harpeth Hall 17, Ensworth just 5. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to Ensworth Live in the Elkin Athletic Center, the Ensworth Frisk campus, for the start of the second quarter between your Ensworth Tigers and the Harpeth Hall Bears. Ensworth, not a good first quarter for them, only scoring 5 points while surrendering 17. They'll look to cut into this 12-point deficit as they start with the ball to begin quarter number 2. Nori Jamison has it. Now to Jilly Sanderson, now to Tempo Hahn. Back to Nori Jamison. Now to the wing. Back to Jamison. Corner. Hahn gonna try another 3. Short. And a foul called on Ensworth after the rebound. They're gonna get Kaylin Kenny for the push. And it'll be Harpeth Hall basketball anyway. Harpeth Hall's first possession of the quarter. Bertani with it. Working on Nori Jamison. Bertani into the lane, lays it up, good defense. Rebound by Kaylin Kenny, who gives it to Nori Jamison. Jamison, long pass to Hahn. Hahn, the layup, no good. Rebound by herself, and she finishes it this time. Tempo Hahn has 5 points now. Lead down to 10 for Harpeth Hall, 17-7 the score. Tigers need to keep doing this, getting some stops and stringing some buckets together as they go long times without scoring. Inside to Bertani. Bertani pivots, and they're gonna call a travel, saying she never dribbled the ball. That's an illegal move. First turnover of the game for Harpeth Hall, and it'll be Ensworth basketball. As Sabiala Philp will check into the game for Emery Smith for Harpeth Hall. Nori Jamison brings it up the floor. Tigers setting up their offense. To Lana Wells at the post, doubled, now to Nori Jamison. Jamison working off Alana Wells' screen. Hahn on the wing has an open look for 3. No good, rebound by Ensworth as Kenny lays it up too strong. but good chase by Hahn to get the rebound. Jamison with it now. So 2 missed shots there, 2 open looks, 2 good looks for the Tigers. Just can't get anything to fall. Sanderson drives baseline, the floater, no good. Finally rebounded by Harpeth Hall. Just Ensworth been snake bit on the offensive side so far tonight. Kumwide with it, working on Hahn. Kumwide, the contested mid-range, no good, barely hit iron. Ensworth with the rebound. A bit of a miscommunication on the pass, but Nori Jamison still has it. Hahn in the corner, fakes the 3. Now back to Jamison. Jamison off the screen, the mid-range, butter. Nori Jamison gets on the scoreboard. That's real important for the Tigers. Their point guard and leading scorer. They need to get her going. She's been hurt for a lot of the year with that shoulder. You see her brace. They need to get her going tonight if they want to win. Good defense by Alana Wells, deflecting that pass out of bounds. Tigers seem to have a bit of momentum as the crowd gets back into it. Nori Jamison hyping up her teammates as Jilly Sanderson is guarding Issa Gelban. Now to Kumwide, way out there. Now to Riccardelli, guarded by Kenny. Back to Gelban. Kumwide with it on the baseline, has an open look, no good. Deflected off tempo Hahn last, and it'll be Harpeth Hall basketball. Ensworth's had too many of these where they just can't go up and get it. They can't chin that ball and get the rebound. It's a lot of extra possessions for Harpeth Hall that don't show up on the score sheet. Inside of Bertali, deflected. Sanderson on the break. Sanderson going right to the hole, the layup, no good. Rebound by Ensworth, fought over by 2 teammates and taken by Harpeth Hall. Not the greatest execution of a 2-on-1 there. Kumwide will try a 3, barely hits iron. Rebounded by Harpeth Hall, and they're gonna call a travel on her as she fell down before she got rid of it. Officials calling 6 fouls in the opening quarter, now only 1 with 3 minutes gone by, seemingly tightening the whistle a little bit. Or maybe the other way around. I'm not quite sure what the logic is on that. It's like a paradox. You know what I mean. Nori Jamison with it on the wing for Ensworth. Drawing a double team. Now to tempo Hahn at the top of the key. Now to Sanderson. Sanderson gonna try a 3, and it's good. Jilly Sanderson gets on the board, knocking down the 3-pointer, and the Ensworth deficit is down to 5. Tigers have definite momentum now as they've scored the first 7 points of this quarter. Thrown up, no good. Rebound by Kumwide. Kumwide in the corner, gonna try a 3 again, and she splashes it home. Ava Kumwide, and the long pass to Kaylin Kenny, who lays it up, no good. Followed by Sanderson, lays it up, and the foul. Jilly Sanderson puts it up and in, and she's gonna go to the line for 1 more. Past couple of possessions for Jilly Sanderson have been great, knocking down the 3, catching a long transition pass. Excuse me, Kaylin Kenny catching the long transition pass from Nori Jamison. Her layup no good. Good follow by Sanderson to lay it up and in, and to get fouled and to knock down the free throw. She will check out of the game, and she'll be replaced by Mac Hale with 3:56 left in the second quarter. Ensworth down now only 5. Harpeth Hall leads 20-15. Kumwide's 3 for Harpeth Hall was their first points of the quarter. Bertani with it. Deflected off Kumwide's hand as she thought the pass was for her, but it was really going over her head. And out of bounds, Ensworth Basketball have a chance to get it within a possession. Tigers have come all the way back, looking to even it up. Tempo Hahn with it, being pressed by Emery Smith. Now to Nori Jamison, who's getting dearly double teamed inside to Alana Wells. Wells to the corner for Hahn. Hahn left wide open for 3. No good. Rebound by Harpeth Hall. Tempo Hahn was just a bit too open there. As all basketball players know that feeling, you're just left completely alone. As Emery Smith's 3 goes down. 6-point swing. Hahn with it now to the corner for Hale. Hale inside to Kenny. Kenny lays it up, no good. No foul, rebound Harpeth Hall. Kunwide lays it up in the jump pass, no good. Rebound Ensworth. Tigers now down by 8 points, 23-15. .2:30 to go in the first half. Tigers trail by 8. Hahn backing down Kunwide, now back to Jamison. Jamison calling for a screen. Jamison gets it, faked the mid-range, had to pick up her dribble. Hale open for three, and she airballs. Not a great possession for Ensworth there, as Jilly Sanderson checks back into the game, replacing Kaylin Kenny. With 2:15 to go, Tigers down by 8. Gelband with it, trying to look for Kunwide on the curl. She gets it and lays it up and in. Really well defended there by Ensworth, but better offense as the lead swells back up to 10 for Harpeth Hall. Timeout on the floor. We'll return after both teams return. Welcome back to Ensworth Live from the Elkin Athletic Center on Ricky Bowers Court, as the Tigers trail by 10 points, score of 25-15, losing to Harpeth Hall with under 2 minutes left in the first half. Ensworth needs some points badly here, as Harpeth Hall just went on a big run. Nori Jamison off the screen. Now to Jilly Sanderson. Sanderson drive baseline, good defense. Thrown to Hale, now to the corner for Hahn. Hahn faked the mid-range, tried to throw inside to Hale, deflected, taken over by Harpeth Hall, now to Kunwide. Lays it up and in. Nori Jamison with it. Harpeth Hall in the zone that Ensworth has not been able to break. And a timeout called by Ensworth. It's a 30-second timeout, so stick with us here. We won't go to break. Tigers trail by 12. Minute 11 left in the first half. And it's been all Harpeth Hall on the offensive side. Tigers had a really good start to the second quarter, cutting the lead down to 5 with the ball, had a chance to cut it to a 1-possession deficit. But then a 7-0 run by Harpeth Hall has swelled that lead back up to 12, tied for the largest of the game. And Ensworth has work to do with a minute 11 to go if they want to cut this deficit back down to single digits before halftime. Only 1 foul apiece for each team this quarter. No bonus, seems to be no bonus will be reached. With only a minute left. So Tigers gonna have to go to work on the offensive end. They have not broken this zone. Sanderson with it. Now to Nori Jamison. Jamison, the floater. She gets the roll. Nori Jamison, good move, splitting the 2 top defenders and gets the roll. That's her second bucket. 17-27 the score. 45 seconds to go. Tough defense from Jilly Sanderson. Hand off to Gelband, guarded by Sanderson. Gelban still with it, 25 seconds to go in the first half. And a 5-second call on Harpeth Hall as Gelban didn't get rid of the rock. And it's a turnover, and Ensworth will have the ball with 20.5 seconds left in the first. And maybe a chance for the last shot. Bit of confusion as maybe one of the Ensworth players, seems to be maybe Naomi Crowley, has something, maybe a bit of blood coming out, meaning she has to check out of the game. I'm not quite sure. It seems to be blood. It seems maybe her mouth is bleeding a little bit, so she had to check out. Tempo Hahn replacing her. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds down. Nori Jameson gonna go ISO here. To the corner. Hale for three. Air balls again. Not a great last possession for the Tigers. And after one half, Harpeth Hall leads 27-17 over Ensworth, as they have a lot of work to do if they want to stay alive in this region tournament. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the start of the third quarter between your Ensworth Tigers and the Harpeth Hall Bears. And for the start of the third quarter, Harpeth Hall will start with the ball and a 10-point lead. 27-17, the first half score. Harpeth Hall on top for now. Tigers looking to mount a comeback, although they have it first. Gelban guarded by Mac Hale. Raccadelli laying it up too strong. She gets her own rebound, throws it out to Gelban, who's open for three, and it goes in. First points of the half to Harpeth Hall. Lead now out to 13. Nori Jamison with it. And her pass is stolen. They're going to call Riccardelli for a travel, and the turnover won't hurt Ensworth. Jamison with it. Inside to Alana Wells. Wells to Hale, open on the wing. Her shot is short. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Tigers. Mac Hale has yet to find her distance from deep. She's either been long or short multiple times. Has not had one fall yet. Is a capable shooter, and those are the shots that her coach wants her taking. Nori Jamison gonna try a three, way short and out of bounds. Gonna be Harpeth Hall basketball. Now that is not Nori Jamison's strong suit, shooting from distance. She is better at getting into the lane and distributing. And it will be Harpeth Hall basketball. Up by 13, Gelban has it. Out of Kunwide now to Riccardelli. Try to go inside of Kunwide, stolen by Alana Wells, who's gonna lead the break. And they're gonna call a foul on Riccardelli for the block. That is Harpeth Hall's first of the half and of the quarter, as Nori Jamison will check out of the game and be replaced by Claire Hale, her first appearance. Julie Sanderson with it. Now to Mac Hale. Inside to Claire Hale. Hale the turnaround, and it goes. Nice inside post move by Claire Hale. Tigers on the board in the second half. Kunwide thought about a three, passed it off. Now Gelban with it at the top of the key. Gelban guarded by Sanderson. Good cross. Gelban lays it up, and it's blocked by Alana Wells, taken up by Mac Hale. Now to Jilly Sanderson. Sanderson to Tempo Hahn. Hahn to Hale. Hale inside to Wells. Wells, the drop step spin, throws it up and is fouled. They're going to get Ava Kunwide on the foul, and Wells will go to the line for two shots. That is Kunwide's first and the second of the quarter for Harpeth Hall, as Wells will go to the line for two free throws. Wells' first is good. Lead down to 10. As Olivia Riccardelli will check out of the game, replaced by number 5, Emery Smith for Harpeth Hall. Wells' second goes through. Lead back into single digits, down to 9. Ensworth showing a bit of a weak press, easily broken by Harpeth Hall. Gelban with it, but the Tigers get back into half-court defense. Gelban to Bertani. Now back to Gelban. Gelban trying to work on Jilly Sanderson. Good defense from Sanderson. And they're going to call a foul on her, which I'm not sure I saw anything there. Sanderson pleading her case with the referee, asking where she hit. The referee saying she got Gelban on the arm. Bertani with it. And Kunwide in the wing for three. And it goes in. That's Kunwide's third three of the game. Lead back out to 12 points for Harpeth Hall. Tigers cannot allow open looks for Ava Kunwide. She's already up to 16 points. Almost half of Harpeth Hall's total. Hale gives it to Sanderson, now to Tempo Hahn in the corner. And a timeout called by by Ensworth, right as they had swung it around to Hahn for an open look for three, as Harpeth Hall was cheating on the zone defense. And Reeves wants a full timeout, so we will step away. 4:58 to go. Ensworth trails Harpeth Hall 33-21. We're back after the timeout. It will be Ensworth Basketball, side out of bounds, against this 2-3 zone, this aggressive 2-3 zone, more like a 1-1-3, as Harpeth Hall has been so aggressive with it on the perimeter, forcing Ensworth to make good passes. Wells to the corner for Hahn, now to Sanderson for three, and it's good. Jilly Sanderson knocks down the three-pointer. Back down to 9, the lead for Harpeth Hall, as that's Sanderson up to 9 points now. They're going to call a foul on Claire Hale for Ensworth, saying she bumped Sabiella Phillip. It will be ball out of bounds under the basket for Harpeth Hall. And pass too high for Emery Smith. Ensworth going to get possession. Tigers need some stops here if they want to get back into this game. They've cut the lead down to 9. Now they need to go get a bucket. Naomi Crowley checking into the game, has it. Now to Tempo Hahn. Now to Jilly Sanderson at the top of the key, looking inside for Wells. She gets her. Wells has it thrown up, taken by Hale. Hahn for the mid-range, and it's good. Bit of a weird series of events there with the ball, but it squirts out to Tempo Hahn, who knocks down the mid-range J. And a timeout called by Harpeth Hall. It's a 30-second timeout, so we won't step away. Harpeth Hall wants to talk those last couple possessions over, but good couple of offensive possessions there for the Tigers, with good ball movement through that zone, working from inside to out. Good interior passing from Alana Wells to find Tempo Hahn in the corner, who then makes the extra pass to the wing for Jilly Sanderson to knock down the three. She's 2 for 3 tonight, maybe 2 for 4, I'm not quite sure. She's hit 2 of them, I know that for sure. And the lead down to 7 for Harpeth Hall. They need to figure some things out on the defensive side, as it seems maybe Ensworth's cracking the code to this zone that's worked so well for them so far. Ensworth needs to keep doing what they're doing, need to keep getting some stops, and they will be there at the end of the game. 3:53 to go as both teams return from the timeout. It's Harpeth Hall basketball. Gelband with it, guarded by Sanderson. Good defense from Ensworth. Crowley now on Emery Smith. And the shot blocked by Tempo Hahn. Good help side defense by Tempo Hahn to reject Emery Smith on the layup, but it will remain with Harpeth Hall out of bounds. Pass poked away by Alana Wells, but off of Jilly Sanderson's back. Unfortunate there for the Tigers. And Harpeth Hall will do it again. Outside to Bertani, thought about a three. Now she's gonna go in the lane, and she gets the and one. They're gonna get Naomi Crowley on the bump. shot is good, plus the foul. Lead back out to 9 with a chance to make it double digits again for Liza Bertani. And she misses the free throw, in and out, so still a single-digit game. Good defense there from the Tigers, just got a bit unlucky that the ball bounced not their way. Inside to Claire Hale. Claire Hale, the turnaround. They're gonna say she was hit on the arm and fouled. And 2 shots coming for Claire Hale. They're gonna get Ava Krenwide for the foul on Harpeth Hall. That is the second of the game on Krenwide and the third of the quarter on Harpeth Hall as a team. Ensworth also with 3 team fouls. Hale to the line for 2 free throws. Hale misses the first as Nori Jameson checks into the game, replacing Naomi Crowley. And Olivia Riccardelli checking in for Emery Smith for Harpeth Hall. Hale's second is also too strong. Rebound by Harpeth Hall, so 0 for 2 from the line for Claire Hale. Still a 9-point game. Sibiala Phillip has it. Looking inside. Now Bertani. Open for 3. In and out. Rebound by Krenwide. But they're going to call an over-the-back foul on her. As Nori Jameson was boxing her out, Krenwide reaches over Nori Jameson's back. And that'll be Krenwide's third. 4th team foul of the quarter for Harpeth Hall, and Krenwide will check out of the game. Emery Smith will come get her. So her short stint on the bench is over. Ensworth Basketball. Under 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Tigers trail 35-26. Inside to Hale. Hale spins, has it poked away. Taken by Harpeth Hall. Riccardelli crosses over. Lays it up, no good, didn't even hit rim there. Maybe looking for a foul, didn't get it. Nice move by Nori Jameson. Finding Jilly Sanderson, now inside to Claire Hale. Hale spins, lays it up and in. Really nice move by Claire Hale. Good inside move there. The drop step and spin, and the bucket goes. Lead down to 7 for Harpeth Hall. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bertani lays it up with her left hand, too strong. Rebound, Ensworth. Nori Jameson on the break. Jameson gonna retreat and set up the offense. Jameson off the screen. The mid-range is good. Nori Jameson knocks down the mid-range. Lead down to 5 for Harpeth Hall. Shooting section for the Tigers into the game now. They've been quiet for most of it. Gelband with it, guarded by Jameson. Gelband. Mid-range, in and out, rebounded by Alana Wells. Jameson with it. Jameson has it poked, but recovers. Has it poked away again, out of bounds, but it will remain with Ensworth. Jilly Sanderson left open for 3. No good. Rebound by Tempo Hahn. And it's poked away. Scrum on the floor. And they're going to call a jump ball in favor of Harpeth Hall. So it'll be Harpeth Hall basketball. As Sanderson's 3 was no good. 1:01 to go in quarter number 3. Harpeth Hall leading 35-30. Gelband with it, guarded by Sanderson. Gelband hands it off to Smith. Sanderson still on Smith. Now to Krenwide, guarded by Wells. Now to Liza Bertani. Now to Gelband, guarded by Sanderson. Now to Krenwide on the wing. Krenwide passes inside. And off the leg of Claire Hale, the referees will say, it will remain with Harpeth Hall with just under 30 seconds left in the quarter. Into Kernwide. Her floater, no good. Rebound Ensworth. And Nori Jamison will hold for the last shot, it seems. Slowly walking into the front court. Now with it, 15 seconds. Now down to 10 seconds. Now down to 5 seconds. 1 second. Jamison's got to get it off. Her shot rattles just off the rim. Nori Jamison almost pulled a rabbit out of a hat there, but the shot doesn't fall. After 3 quarters, Harpeth Hall leads, but not as much as they did at halftime. Cut in half, the Tigers did, 35-30. The score after 3 will be back for the start of the 4th. Welcome back to Ensworth Live in the Oakland Athletic Center on Ricky Bowers Court for the start of the 4th between your Ensworth Tigers and their crosstown rivals, the Harpeth Hall Bears. Ensworth trails by 5 to begin this last frame, but they will start with the basketball. Nori Jamison, as always, bringing it up the court for the Tigers. Now to Jilly Sanderson. Now back to Jamison. Jamison inside to Claire Hale. Now to Sanderson. Good string of passes. Jamison penetrates. Good interior pass to Tempo Hahn, who's doubled. Throws it out to Alana Wells. Good defense by Harpeth Hall, nearly stealing it a couple times. Jamison's mid-range will rattle home. Soft touch by Nori Jamison. She's made a couple of tough mid-range buckets, up to 8 points now. And the Tigers cut the lead down to 3. Harpeth Hall with it, and Issa Gelban. Now to Sabiala Phillip. Now to Ava Kernwide. Thought about the 3. Now to Gelban, guarded by Sanderson. Goes off the screen. Alana Wells now guarding Gelban. Now to Bertali on the wing. Gelban with it at the top of the key, still guarded by Wells. Not a great matchup for Ensworth, with Gelban guarded by Wells. Emery Smith with it, guarded by Nori Jamison. Smith inside of Kernwide, who has it poked away, but taken up by Gelban, who has it blocked by Hahn and saved by Hahn into Nori Jamison. Really good play by the freshman, Tempo Hahn. Jamison with it, now to Hahn. Thought about faking inside. Has it poked, but gets it back. Hale drives baseline. Also has it poked, draws a double team, and loses it, taken up by Harpeth Hall. Gelban with it, guarded by Sanderson. Now to Sabiala Phillip, now to Kernwide for 3, and it's good. Ava Kernwide knocks down the 3-pointer, and Harpeth Hall's leads back up to 6. Nori Jamison with it, inside to Claire Hale. Hale spins, lays it up, too strong. Rebound by Liza Bertani. And a travel called on Ava Kernwide. She took a couple of steps before she put the ball on the floor. Nice break there for Ensworth as they get the ball back after not a great offensive possession. And a timeout called by the Tigers. Coach Reeves with a full timeout. So we'll be back as both teams return to the floor. Harpeth Hall leads 38-32 with 5:47 to go in the 4th. Welcome back to Ensworth Live. After the timeout, it will be Ensworth Tiger basketball, as the Tigers trail by 6 to Harpeth Hall. 5:47 left in the game. Nori Jameson doing something, I'm not quite sure. Looking at her hands. But now she'll come in and take the inbound pass, and we're off. Jameson with it, calling the offense, immediately pressured by Emery Smith. Inside to Claire Hale. Hale has it and is called for a foul on Harpeth Hall. They're going to get Sibiala Phillip on the foul on Claire Hale. That's her second and the team's first of the quarter. It'll be Ensworth ball out of bounds. Into Jilly Sanderson for three, and it's good! Jilly Sanderson knocks down the three-pointer. Ensworth 35, Harpeth Hall 38. Student section for Ensworth really into it now. Tigers back into a one-possession game with Harpeth Hall for the first time in a long time. With a stop and a bucket, they have a chance to tie. Gelband with it. Kunwide into the lane, throws it up, no good, but she was fouled. So Kunwide will go to the line for 2 shots. Pretty good foul there from the Tigers. Not wanting to make a free 2 points, make her earn it. They're gonna get Claire Hale on the block. That's her second, team's first. And Kunwide will go to the line for 2 shots. Her first is good. And her second is good as well. Kunwide knocks both down, lead back out to 5 for Harpeth Hall. Kunwide with those 2 free throws up to 21 points. Really pouring it on. Has more than half of her team's total. Nori Jameson with it. Nori Jameson throwing up a wild shot. And it's rebounded by Kunwide, jump ball. Possession arrow, Harpeth Hall. So not a great offensive possession there for Ensworth. And it will be Harpeth Hall basketball. So Tigers can get close, get it within a couple of points, but they've not been able to tie the game up or take the lead so far after starting on a 12-0 opener to the game for Harpeth Hall. Bertani with it. Looking inside for Kunwide. She's not there, not a Gelband. Back on the wing. Sabiala Phillip with it, approaching halfway to go in the 4th. Claire Hale guarding Phillip. She trips over herself, but regains possession. It's Liza Bertani with it now, guarded by Tempo Hahn. Gelband left open for 3, and it banks in. Gelband knocks down the 3 as she gives a side smirk to her bench. Eight-point deficit now for Ensworth. Tigers need to go. Alana Wells has it. Pass deflected now, Nori Jameson. And a timeout called by Ensworth. That's their last. So a 30-second timeout with 3:18 to go in the 4th. Ensworth trailing Harpeth Hall 43-35. After the timeout, it will be Ensworth Tiger basketball with 3:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Tigers trail by 8 points. Tigers have got to go here. If they don't win, their season is over. Jilly Sanderson with it. Guarded fiercely by Gelbarn. Inside to Claire Hale, has it deflected out of bounds by Kunwide. It will remain with the Tigers. Jilly Sanderson thought about a three. Now passing it off to Claire Hale, who saves it out of bounds, but taken by Harpeth Hall. Kunwide on the break. Kunwide to the hole, lays it up and in, plus the foul. Ava Kunwide with the layup and to the line for one shot. Lead back out to 10 for Harpeth Hall, and it's going to be real hard for the Tigers now. Kunwide knocks down the free throw. Under 3 minutes to go. Tigers trail by 11. Tigers need to start scoring, and they need to start scoring bad. Lori Jamison with it, guarded fiercely by Emery Smith. Inside to Alana Wells. Wells backing down Kunwide, who lays it up and in, plus the foul. So Alana Wells makes the basket. Now will go to the line for one shot. Lead down to 9 for Harpeth Hall. Make that 8. So 2:26 left in the game. Tigers in a soft press with an 8-point deficit. Tigers need to start getting the ball back and start scoring some points. As in high school, there's no shot clock. And they're going to call a 5-second call on Harpeth Hall. And it's going to be Ensworth basketball. So here we go. Tigers get the ball back. Approaching 2 minutes left in the game. Lori Jamison with it. Frustrated with maybe her bench, maybe not knowing the play. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but she is not happy. Lori Jamison with it, guarded by Emery Smith to Tempo Hahn. Hahn for the mid-range, no good, but she was fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul on number 2, Liza Bertani. Her first, team's third of the quarter. 1:52 to go in the game. Tempo Hahn to the line for 2 shots. Hahn's first goes in. And so does her second. Harpeth Hall's lead down to 6. .145 to go in the game. Tigers trail by 6. Alana Wells poked away from Kunwide. Wells to the hole. Blocked by Kunwide, but she was fouled. Wells will go to the line off the foul from Kunwide. That is her 4th and the team's 4th of the quarter. One more and Ensworth will be in the automatic double bonus. And Wells to the line for 2 free throws. She gets the roll on her first one. Naomi Crowley checking into the game for Claire Hale. The second one short. Rebound Harpeth Hall. 5-point lead for the Bears. Issa Gelband with it, guarded. Now Bertani, guarded by Hahn. Now back to Gelband, guarded by Sanderson. Now to Bertani. Now to Smith. Now to Gelband again. Now to Krunuide. Now to Gelband, looking inside. And it's, oh, almost taken by Nori Jamison. Oh my goodness. Now back with Harpeth Hall. Gelband drives the mid-range, goes in. 7-point lead for Harpeth Hall. Under a minute to go, 40 seconds. Tigers need to go, and a foul called on Harpeth Hall. That was the 5th foul of the quarter, as Nori Jamison will go to the line for 2 shots. Tigers trail by 7 points with 41 seconds to go. Jamison's first goes through. As does her second. Tigers up in a press. Thrown to the complete end of the court by Krunuide. And it's going to be Ensworth Basketball still on Harpeth Hall's end. So a huge mistake there by Harpeth Hall, as almost no time goes out on the clock. Still 39 seconds to go in the game, and it's Ensworth Basketball under Harpeth Hall's basket, if I know the rule correctly. And it will be Ensworth Basketball under Harpeth Hall's basket. So huge mistake there from Harpeth Hall. Tigers trail by 5. They need a bucket, and they need one badly. Ensworth has 3 fouls to give before they put Harpeth Hall in the bonus. They might need to start using those if they get a bucket here. Trying to go all out for steals, as your fouls won't really matter too much. Jamison with it. Guarded by Smith. Jamison for 3. No good. Rebound, Alana Wells. Has it poked away. Taken up by Harpeth Hall. Strum on the floor. And they're going to say a timeout was called by Harpeth Hall before a foul or a step out of bounds. It's a full timeout. And not what Ensworth wanted there. No points. 20 seconds off the clock, 23.9 seconds to go in the game. Harpeth Hall still leads by 5, and they have the basketball. Ensworth going to need to start fouling, as they have 3 fouls to give before Harpeth Hall is in the bonus. We'll be back after the timeout. After the timeout, it will be Harpeth Hall basketball with 23.9 seconds to go and leading by 5, as Ensworth is in a full court press. Originally, the ball was handed to Liza Bertani to throw in before the timeout had officially ended, and now they'll do it again. Foul called on Jilly Sanderson on the inbound pass. And now Bertani will take it out of bounds from the side now. Buried in the corner. Into Krunuide, who's fouled immediately. Ensworth has 1 more foul, and then Harpeth Hall will be in the bonus, as Bertani will throw it in now from Ensworth's side out of bounds. Thrown into Gelband, who's immediately fouled. Foul on Jillian Sanderson. And Gelband will go to the line for 2 free throws, automatic 2 free throws. to possibly extend this lead to 3 possessions if she makes both and put this game well out of reach for Ensworth. Gelbart's first is coming. The first is no good. Too strong. Exactly 20 seconds left in this game. Her second goes through. Into Nori Jamison. Down by 6. Jamison's floater, no good. Rebound Harpeth Hall, and a foul. And that might do it. Ensworth needed the 3 there, and they took a hard 2. No good. And Emery Smith will go to the line for 2 free throws. And even if she makes one of them, it's going to put it out of reach for Ensworth. And there it goes. First one down for Emery Smith. 7-point game now with 11.8 seconds left. Smith misses the second. But it's all over but the shouting, as Harpeth Hall will move on. Coming into Ensworth, as Nori Jamison chucks a 3, no good. As Harpeth Hall will move on in the region tournament, they are going to state no matter what. Now they just play for seeding, as Ensworth's season ends in heartbreak on their home floor. Harpeth Hall wins 50-43 over the Tigers. We'll be back for the start of the boys' game. Hello and welcome in to the second round of the district tournament in an elimination game between the 4-seeded Ensworth Tigers and the 5-seeded BA Eagles in the men's division of the TSSAA Division II Class 2A basketball tournament. Each team won a game versus the other. The season series split 1-1, with each team getting a win on the other's respective court. And the Tigers look to defend their home court as they're not only playing this game at home as the higher seeded team, but they will be hosting the region tournament if they win this game and play tomorrow. Winner of this game draws the #1 seeded JP2. And we are off and running with the Tigers winning the tip. Inside to Sanderson, wide open for a layup. Quick play off the bounce. Blake Surratt to Ghana Salongo, right to Jonathan Sanderson, and he opens the scoring. 2-0 Tigers quickly over BA. Stolen by Sanderson. Breakaway, and it's slammed home. Jonathan Sanderson, 2 quick points. Excuse me, 2 quick buckets, 4 quick points. And maybe a timeout called here. I'm not quite sure what happens. A 30-second timeout. Might be a timeout called. I don't really know. But really good start for the Tigers. And the Tigers starting 5 at point, number 15, Blake Surratt. 2 guard, number 10, Jonathan Sanderson. At the 3, Cutler Smith, number 12. The sophomore, Cutler Smith, the sophomore. Number 14, Roger Grant, playing the 4, the senior. And number 44, the big man inside, Ghana Salongo, the junior from Mongolia. Rounds out the Ensworth starting 5. BA's first possession. Jacob Nixon shot no good. Rebound by Cutler Smith, now to Blake Surratt. Getting the play from his coach, as Bryson Wade will pick up Surratt at half court. Surratt now to Sanderson. Sanderson off the screen from Salongo. Sanderson a deep 3, and it's good. Jonathan Sanderson, 6 feet from behind the line, knocks down the 3-pointer. He has all 7 of the Tigers' points to start this game. 7-0 Ensworth leads over BA. 1 minute in. Nixon with it, now to the other Nixon in the corner, guarded by Cutler Smith. Looking inside for Humphreys, not there, now to the wing to Jacob Nixon, now to Bryson Wade at the top of the key. Wade off the Humphreys screen, now back off another Humphreys screen. Now to Humphreys, gonna try a 3-pointer, and it's good. James Humphreys gets BA on the board with his 3-pointer. Something he is capable as a big man stepping out and doing. Doesn't shoot the highest percentage of them, but if you leave him wide open, he'll knock him down. Cutler Smith with it now to Sanderson. Has an open look for 3, and it's good. Jonathan Sanderson, 10 quick points, 2 threes and 2 buckets with a steal. And the Tigers lead 10-3 early. Nearly stolen away by Roger Grant there. Cooper Clark with it. Now to Humphreys, now back to Clark on the handoff. Clark into the lane, had it poked away. Kicked off of Clark's foot last, and it will be Ensworth basketball. Cutler Smith taking it up the floor for Ensworth. Now to Roger Grant, now to Salongo. Salongo to Sanderson on the back cut. Reverse layup up and in. Jonathan Sanderson has been unstoppable these first 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Already up to 12 points, scored all of the points for Ensworth. And Tigers up to a quick 9-point lead. Joey Nixon with it, guarded by Cutler Smith. Nixon, hop step penetrates, now to the corner for Clark, guarded by Roger Grant. Drives inside, now to Humphreys. Humphreys nearly had it stolen by Surratt. Good effort by Surratt diving on the floor, and a foul is going to be called on him. Not on the first attempt at the steal, but the second dive. They're going to get Surratt on the reach. First on Surratt of the game, and first of the game on either team, first on the Tigers. Quick substitution for BA. As number 5, Troy Porteous checks into the game for Bryson Wade. Porteous with it. Now to Nixon. Nixon to the other Nixon. Open for 3, and it's good. So, hot start from 3 for BA, as their 2 shots have been 3s and they've both gone in. Surratt with it. Guarded well by Porteous. Back to Surratt. Now to Sanderson. Rises up for 3, and it misses the rim. Sanderson looking to stay hot, but he cooled off there. So he didn't touch iron on that shot. 12-6, the Tiger lead. Joey Nixon now to Humphreys. Looking for Clark. Finds him. Grant under the Clark. Clark gonna take a long 3. No good. Off the hands of Salonga, who blocks the rebound, but can't block the second putback, as Jacob Nixon on the board, and 8 points now for BA. Surratt inside to Salonga. Salonga drawing a double team, and they're going to call a foul on BA. They're going to get James Humphreys on the reach-in. A couple of subs coming in for Ensworth, as Chase Byington and Micah Smith will check in, replacing Cutler Smith and Roger Grant. Throwing into Salonga. Salonga now to Byington, gonna let it fly, and it's good. Chase Byington knocks down his first shot attempt of the game. It's a deep 3. He is a bit of a 3-point specialist. That's what he can do pretty well, is hit 3s. He did that there. Humphreys open for another look. Too strong that time. Off the back of the backboard, but taken up by Sanderson, who immediately draws a double. And a timeout call. Oh, no, excuse me, a timeout. Blake Surratt's bleeding from his nose. Seemed to have been hit in the face, and there's blood on the floor, so an official timeout. As the blood will need to be cleaned up, and Surratt will need to be cleaned up. It will remain Ensworth basketball. But Surratt will obviously have to check out of the game, and Cutler Smith will replace him. So as this all is sorted out, quick score and time update. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. Ensworth leads 15-8 over BA. Sanderson with it. Guarded by Porteous. Wants in isolation. Sanderson to the corner for Smith. Gonna let the 3 fly. No good. Rebound Salongo. Back out to Sanderson for 3. Too strong. Rebound by Humphreys this time. So 2 looks from 3. Good looks from 3. No good for the Tigers. They go 0 for 2 that trip. Humphreys passed on a 3. Now Nixon wide open in the corner. Splash. Joey Nixon left all alone, and he made him pay. That's his second 3 of the game, up to 6 points. Byington open in the corner for 3. No good. Didn't follow his shot and didn't get the rebound, as Nixon gets it. Now to the wing for Eli Kleekamp. His 3 is no good. Sanderson with it. Now to Byington. Byington for 3 again, and it's good this time. Chase Byington knocks it down. It's been a barrage of outside shots so far for both teams. High scoring affair in this first quarter. And official stoppage, as now a BA player is bleeding. Joey Nixon bleeding from his elbow. He was going to check out anyway at the next stoppage, but now he will. As well, Bryson Wade will check in, as well as Cooper Clark, for James Humphreys for BA, and now Salongo and Smith, Micah Smith that is, will check out respectively for Ensworth, and Jonah Biller and Roger Grant will check in for the Tigers. BA basketball with 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Nixon with it. Draws a double team, picks up his dribble, throws it up, and they're gonna call a travel. They're gonna get Nixon for picking up his pivot foot, and it'll be Ensworth basketball. Biller at the point now, with Surratt out of the game. Tigers going small here with BA taking their big out. Sanderson with it, rises up and has it blocked, maybe by the rim, maybe by the BA defender. Bit of both, could be. Bryson Wade with it, the turnaround mid-range, smooth. Bryson Wade gets on the board. BA's most prolific scorer. Cutler Smith gonna let a three fly, short. Rebound by Porteez. Porteez gonna push, guarded by Byington. Porteez into the lane, now kicks it out to Wade. Thought about a three, now he will retreat. Wade guarded by Sanderson, has it poked away. Byington had it, his pass poked away, and they're gonna get Jonah Biller on the foul on Porteez. Ball was up in the air, Biller went for it, Porteez got it, and Porteez conveniently maybe knocked over a little bit. And that'll be the first on Jonah Biller, second of the quarter on Ensworth. As Lucas Graves will check in for BA, replacing Jacob Nixon. 18-13 the score. Tigers lead BA. Under a minute 30 to go in the first quarter. Porteez with it, nearly stolen by Sanderson on the pass. Bryson Wade with it now. Wade off the screen. Wade the mid-range. It's good. Tough shot by Bryson Wade. Knocks it down. It's 2 mid-ranges in a row for him. He's up to 2 buckets, 4 points. Lead cut down to 3 for Ensworth. Under a minute to go. Smith with it. Off the Sanderson screen. Now Sanderson has it. Thinking about a shot. Now he'll step back, 3, in and out, rebound Roger Grant. To Chase Byington, the off lane, no good, the tip back, no good. Rebounded by BA, and they're gonna get Cutler Smith on a foul. They're gonna get Cutler Smith 90 feet from the basket on the foul. That's his first of the game, team's third with 37 seconds to go. Jonah Biller and Chase Byington will check out, being replaced by Blake Surratt with his nose/mouth being fixed. And Ghana Salonga will check in as well. Tigers lead 18-15. 30 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Ball nearly thrown away by BA, but Porteez has it. Off the screen, Porteez on Salongo, now Sanderson back. Wade with it, 20 seconds. Now down to 10. Wade seems content to play for the last shot here. Going out the Cleat-Camp screen. Wade traveled. With 2.4 seconds to go, Wade traveled, so it'll be Ensworth basketball for one last second heave here. Unless they can get Sanderson open maybe on a curl. Sanderson has it. Sanderson will throw it up, way too strong, no good. And at the end of quarter number 1, your score, Tigers leading by 3, 18-15 over BA in this elimination game. We'll be back for the start of quarter number 2. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the start of the second quarter between Ensworth and BA. Ensworth won the tip, so BA We'll start with the basketball to begin quarter number 2. Down 3 points. Humphries for 3, it's good. Game is tied for the first time since they started 0-0. And Humphries has hit his second 3 of the game. It's been an outside barrage for BA that's kept them in this one. As the floating pass from Smith to the rim for Salongo is tipped in. Salongo gets on the board, and Tigers retake the lead. Wade guarded by Surratt. Wade lays it up, in and out, rebounded by Salongo, now to Sanderson. Sanderson pushing, Smith has it. Smith behind the back to Sanderson. Sanderson baseline drive, lays it off to Salongo, who slams it home. Ghana got up there and slammed it down. His second bucket of the game quickly. Tigers back up to a 4-point lead. Humphries left open for 3 again. Too strong this time, rebound by Surratt. Surratt slowing it down now. Sanderson with it, guarded by Portiz. Now to Surratt, looking inside, now to Smith in the corner. He's gonna let a 3 fly, no good. And a foul gonna be called on Salongo over the back. Gonna get Ghana on the over the back reach. That's his first of the game, team's first of the quarter. And he's signaling to his bench right now, tapping his chest saying, "My bad, guys." Knowing he probably did commit the foul there, or at least knowing he would get called for it. Curse of the big man. BA circling. Cooper Clark. Now to Nixon. Nixon to Humphries. Salongo closed, no 3. Wade with it, gonna take a deep 3 now. Short off the front iron, rebound by Salongo. Smith has it. Smith baseline, knocked down the mid-range J, but a foul on the floor before then. They're gonna get Cooper Clark for the push. So it'll be Ensworth Basketball under the basket out of bounds. That's Clark's first, team's first of the quarter. Sanderson with it, gonna let a 3 fly, and it's good. Jonathan Sanderson knocking down the tray ball. He's up to 15 points, and the Tigers back out to a 7-point lead. Humphries thought about a 3, closed by Salongo. Had it poked by Surratt, but regained. Nixon in the corner, left open for a little bit for 3. No good, rebound by Roger Grant. Cutler Smith with it, picked up by Nixon in the backcourt. Smith, blow by. Euro step, and he was fouled. The BA crowd does not agree. But they're gonna get James Humphries on the foul. Gonna say it was on the floor, no shot. But that's the second on Humphries, so he will check out of the game. Inbounded to Roger Grant. Now to Salongo, now to Surratt. Now looking for Sanderson on the curl for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound BA. BA. Now to Nixon. Nixon working on Sanderson. Nixon had it poked, scrum on the floor. Good fight by the Tigers, jump ball, and it's possession arrow to the Tigers. Nice defensive possession by Ensworth, and they'll come up with the basketball. Smith with it. Now to Sanderson, inside to Salongo. Salongo to Smith. Smith for 3, and it's good. Cutler Smith knocking down the 3, and he's got something to say about it. Smith, his first bucket, now he's on the board, and was letting Jacob Nixon for BA know about it. Shot by Wade, no good. Rebound, Salongo. Did not hit the rim, and the student section will let him know about it. Sanderson with it now, drawing a double team, now to Smith. He check, bang! Cutler Smith knocks down the three. Timeout, BA. A barrage of three-pointers for both teams, but the Tigers, and specifically Cutler Smith, got the better of this round. Tigers up to a 13-point lead, 31-18, with 4:19 to go in the first half. We'll be back after the full timeout. Welcome back to Ensworth Live in the Elkin Athletic Center of the Ensworth First Campus on Ricky Bowers Court. And after the timeout, it'll be BA basketball approaching halfway to go in the second quarter. Tigers lead by a score of 31-18. And that pass thrown away by BA, but they're going to say Jonathan Sanderson touched it. He reached out his hand, but it looked like it missed him. Referees disagree. Ball will remain with BA. But deep in the corners where they'll have to inbound it from. Cooper Clark trying to throw it in, throws it into Porteez. To Joey Nixon. Now to the other Nixon. Nixon to Nixon, guarded by Smith. Porteez guarded by Byington. Both teams going small here as Porteez had it poked. Taken by Nixon, who's going to retreat. Looked for the back cut, not there. Now to the other Nixon, guarded by Smith. Good defense by Smith there. Now Joey Nixon with it now, guarded by Surratt. Porteez has it poked away by Sanderson on the break. Sanderson gonna go, and he slams it home. Jonathan Sanderson got up there. And they're going to call a technical foul on Jonathan Sanderson. They didn't appreciate the celebration, and they're going to penalize him for it. Crowd not happy, but nonetheless, Joey Nixon for BA will go to the line for 2 free throws, and it's BA basketball anyway. Nixon's first is good. His second is good as well. After those two, Nixon up to 8 points. Tigers still lead by 13. So that technical foul there was called on Jonathan Sanderson for, I think, an excessive celebration after his dunk. As Nixon lets a three fly. Barely hits rim. Sanderson with it now. Now to Smith. Laying it up in and one plus the foul. Cutler Smith on the dime ball from Jonathan Sanderson lays it up and in, and he'll go to the line for one more. But as I was saying, that technical called on Jonathan Sanderson for an excessive celebration after the dunk, but they called it after he dunked it and as he was running down the court, so it might have been something he said we obviously can't hear from up here, but had something to do with that dunk that the referees felt was showing them up or showing the other team up. So they called a technical as Nixon's floater off the backboard goes home. Surratt with it now to Smith. Smith gonna try a deep three. No good, couldn't get the roll either. Rebound by BA. Bryson Wade, the shimmy, goes up, has it poked. Taken by the Tigers. Sanderson with it on the break. Sanderson to Smith. Smith, the blow by. Short, rebound, also short, rebound, poked. Byington into the lane, and he was fouled. They're gonna call a foul on the floor on BA. They're gonna get Joey Nixon on the reach. A couple of subs in for Ensworth as Salongo and Grant will check in, replacing Cutler Smith and Micah Smith. 2:21 to go in the first half. Ensworth leads 36-22 by a margin of 14. Into Salongo. On the one-hand turnaround, too strong. Rebound by Nixon, who will push. Nixon now to Wade. Wade to Nixon. Guarded by Grant. Now into Kleekamp. Nearly had it poked by Byington. Porty's left open for three. No good, rebound Salongo. Sanderson has it and he'll slow everybody down. Under 2 to go, now Surratt with it. Tigers will run a play. Inside to Salongo. And the one-legged floater is in. Good move by Ghana Salongo, way to stay patient. Lays it up and through the hoop. He's up to 6 now. As Wade's floater teardrops over Salongo's out-reaching arm. And a couple of buckets traded, margin still 14, Wade up to 6 as well. Approaching a minute to go, into Salongo. Salongo being triple teamed. He'll fight through it, but he'll be called for a foul on the floor. So it'll be Ensworth ball out of bounds under the basket. Excuse me, no, that's the 5th foul. They're gonna get number 13, Jacob Nixon on the foul. His first, team's 5th. So as I was saying, it's the 5th foul. So bonus time for Ensworth. They'll get automatic 2 free throws for Ghana. So Salongo to the line for his first. Rattles in and out, a bit too strong. Surratt will check out of the game for Ensworth. And Jonah Biller will check in. Nixon will check out, the man who committed the foul for BA. And Cooper Clark will replace him. Salongo's second goes through. And Cutler Smith will replace Chase Byington with 1:08 to go. Tigers lead 39-24. Poked away by Sanderson, but recovered by Kleekamp. Now to Nixon, guarded by Smith. Now to Kleekamp, guarded by Salongo. Now to Bryson Wade. Under a minute, now to 45 seconds. They're gonna call a foul on the floor. They're gonna get Jonathan Sanderson on the reach. That's his second, and the team's third, and Sanderson will check out for the last 42 seconds of the half as he has 2 fouls. Surratt will replace it. Sanderson played every minute of the first half so far up until this last one when he's got 2. Safe to assume the same will be true as long as he's not in foul trouble in the second, and a foul called on Blake Surratt there on the shot. So Wade will go to the line for 2. That foul has also put BA in the bonus, so the next foul committed by either team will result in free throws. But now Wade will go to the line. His first rattles out. As Blake Surratt will check out of the game, replaced by Chase Byington. He was in there for a little bit. Now not so anymore. Wade for a second. This time it goes through. 30 seconds to go. Jonah Biller bringing the ball up the court for Ensworth. Guarded by Portiz. Guarded fiercely by Portiz, now to Smith. Timeout called by Ensworth. Not a great offensive possession there. Billy looked a little shaky with the ball in his hands. So a timeout called by the Tigers so they can sort this last 30 seconds of the game out. We'll be back when both teams return. After the timeout, 24.7 seconds to go in the first half. It's Ensworth basketball as Sanderson and Surratt will check back into the game for Ensworth. Surratt will get it now. Picked up right at half court by Bryson Wade. Now to Smith, back to Surratt. Tigers gonna play for the last shot. They've got 10 seconds now. Byington with it, now back to Surratt. 5 seconds. Corner for Byington for three. Too strong. Tip by Cutler Smith, no good. Rebound by BA, and they'll let time expire. So no points at the end of the half for either team, but Tigers will go into the break up 39-25 over BA. Remember, the winner of this game moves on to the region seeding tournament, or the region seeding bracket, as the top 4 teams in the region move on to the state tournament. So the winner of this game will punch their ticket to state. They'll only be playing for their seeding at this point. So we'll be back for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the start of quarter number 3 between the Ensworth Tigers and the BA Eagles. After the first half, Tigers lead 39-25 by a 14-point margin. BA starting with the ball to begin the second half. Humphreys with it. Now out to Nixon. Into Humphreys. Cooper Clark on a back cut. Now out to Nixon for three. No good. Rebound by Chase Byington. Cutler Smith going to run the point to begin the half. Blake Surratt on the bench. Picks it up. Now to Sanderson. Sanderson with it. Poked. Working on the low block. Throwing it to Roger Grant. Grant gonna drive, lays it up, and gets the nice touch and roll. Roger Grant's first 2 points of the game on a tough finish. So Ensworth will start the scoring to begin the second half. Humphreys for three, and he knocks it down. James Humphreys has been lights out from the three-point line. Up to 9 points on 3 made baskets as Cutler Smith tries a three. Short, rebound Salongo, and he slams it home. Good positioning by Ghana. Got that rebound, took one dribble, and he knows what to do with that, playing the garbage man and cleaning up the mess. Wade trying to back down Sanderson. Interior pass to Humphreys, who had it swatted, and a foul going to be called. They're going to get Chase Byington on the foul. That's his team's first of the quarter and the first of the half. As Humphreys will go to the line for 2 shots. Humphreys' first is short. Off the front iron. His second is good. So 1 of 2 from the line for Humphreys. Up to double figures now, he has 10. Smith guarded by Nixon. Smith now to Sanderson, guarded by the other Nixon. Now he'll lay a screen, come off it. Has it poked away by Bryson Wade. BA on the break, guarded by Grant. Now to Clark, fake the three, now driving inside. Passes it to Humphreys, who kicks it out to Wade, who's open for three. Splash! Bryson Wade goes down. And the lead down to 11 for Ensworth. Here comes a double team on Jonathan Sanderson. To the corner. Cutler Smith lays it up, no good. Rebound Salongo. He cleans it up. So 2 more points for Salongo after the rebound and putback. He's up to 11 now in double figures. Tiger lead back up to 13. Bryson Wade, step back three, and it's good. Bryson Wade has been on fire to begin this second half, cutting the lead down to 10. Smallest it's been since the first quarter. Errant pass by Smith, picked off by BA. Here comes Wade again. Wade stepped through in the lane, and he's fouled. They're gonna get Cutler Smith on the hack. And Wade gonna go to the line for 2 free throws. So not a great start to the second half from Ensworth, as their big lead has almost evaporated, and if these 2 free throws go down, it'll be back into single digits. Wade's first in and out. Couple of subs for the Tigers as Micah Smith and Blake Surratt will check in, replacing Roger Grant and Cutler Smith. Wade's second is good, so 1 for 2 trip for him. Wade up to 14 points now. Surratt into the game now to Sanderson. Guarded tightly by Nixon. Now to Surratt. Surratt, baseline drive. Laying it up, no good, but a foul. Surratt playing with that mouthpiece in as he had his lip busted up earlier. Foul by number 13, Jacob Nixon. That's his second of the game, team's first of the quarter. And Surratt to the line for 2. His first is good, lead back out to double digits and 10 points. As Roger Grant will check back into the game, replacing Ghana Salongo. Salongo will go see the trainers immediately after checking off, so something to monitor. Seemed to be okay while he was playing. Something may have changed as Surratt's second free throw goes down. He's on the board with 2 points. So 2 for 2 trip from the line for Blake Surratt. Lead up to 11 now for the Tigers. Bryson Wade with it. He's been on fire to begin this half. Wade, the step through mid-range, no good. Tried to be saved by Kleekamp, but he was out of bounds when he touched it, so it's Ensworth Basketball. Surratt asking for help to maybe help someone get him in, but he gets it in on Portis just fine. BA trying to play a little bit of a tighter press man, picking up 3/4 court as Surratt throws it up. No good. Rebound off the leg, they're going to say, of Surratt, which is an interesting call, to say the least, but it'll be BA basketball. Seemed to the Ensworth bench that it had gone off Kleekamp's leg, but the refs disagree. Portis with the step, now out to Humphries, now back to Wade. Wade gonna try deep 3, short, rebound Smith, now to Sanderson, who's gonna go. Sanderson step back 3, short off the front iron and out of bounds. Sanderson talking to himself a little bit, maybe a little unhappy with that shot selection, or just a bit unhappy that it didn't go down. Not sure either one, maybe a bit of both. Salongo and Smith checking back into the game, replacing the other Micah Smith and Chase Byington. Under 4 to go in the third. Tigers lead by 11, 47-46. Poked away by Surratt. Got to get the ball first. Goes into the contact, lays it up and in. Plus the foul. Blake Surratt seeked out the contact, got the hoop, and got the foul. So he'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. It's the first foul on Bryson Wade and the second of the quarter on BA. Surratt's free throw goes through, and he will check out a game being replaced by Jonah Biller. So productive minutes from Surratt there. Good defense, he always brings that. But the offense now flourishing for him. Portis with it, guarded by Biller. Now to Humphries for 3, and it's good. James Humphries has made Ensworth pay for leaving him open. He's up to 13 points now with 4 3-pointers. Sanderson in the lob, and Salongo throws it down. It's almost stolen by Sanderson, caught BA lacking, but off his knee and out of bounds. So it'll be BA basketball still. Salongo up to 13 points now. Tigers back out to a 13-point lead after the alley-oop. Nicks into Portis. Portis into the lane, trying to back down Biller. Portis in the corner for Kleekamp, fake the 3, now picks up. Back cut for Portis into Humphries. Waits, goes up, and lays it up and in. Good finish from Humphries. He's up to 15 now. Sanderson drawing the immediate double. Smith with it. Now to Roger Grant. Into the corner for Biller. Fake the 3. Now to Cutler Smith's 3 is no good. Didn't even hit rim. Roger Grant with the rebound, and he goes up for the shot. He was fouled. So to the line, Grant will go. Foul was on Troy Portis. That's his first, team's third of the quarter. And Roger Grant will get his first free throw attempts of the game. Grant's first goes through. As Blake Surratt checks in replacing Jonah Billy. Grant second too strong. Gets his own rebound. Into Cutler-Smith. One-legged shot, no good. Rebound Salongo, who gets the rebound and shoots it up and in, plus the foul. Salongo just manhandling BA down low in the post. Humphries complaining that he's being pushed. But it will do him no good this time, as Salongo will go to the line to complete the three-point play. Salongo only been playing basketball for 3 years as the free throw rolls in and out. A very nice editorial piece in the Tennessean came out about him a couple days ago, so I recommend you go check that out. The 7-foot phenom for the Tigers has been amazing this year, as Humphries yet again knocks down a three-pointer. Good Lord, he just can't miss. That is 5 threes for James Humphries. He's up to 18 points. Sanderson, a deep three, no good. Rebound BA. Sanderson seeming to be pressing a little bit so far in this second half, trying to force some things. But the Tigers will need him down the stretch to score tough buckets if they want to move on. 55-45 the score. Minute 25 to go in the third. Ensworth leads BA. Wade in the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Surratt. And a base warning called on BA's bench. Sideline warning on BA's bench, and the BA fans are letting the referees hear about it, as they did not believe that was a foul, and they believed that they were being fouled on the other end. But that's the 5th foul on BA, so a 1-and-1 coming up. Excuse me, automatic bonus. It's 2 for Blake Surratt. Ensworth student section taunting the BA cheering stands as Surratt knocks down the first. As Keon Shaw will check into the game for the first time, the freshman replacing Cutler-Smith. And Micah Smith will replace Ghana Salongo. Surratt's second goes through, as both teams going small for the time being. Bryson Wade brings it up the court for BA. BA screaming for a foul that really is not there. As Wade has it, lays it up, no good, gets his own rebound, throws it up, and in, plus the foul. Bryson Wade, nice layup and finish, getting the foul he's been asking for, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. Foul is called on Micah Smith. That's his first, Ensworth's third of the quarter. And again, Wade misses the free throw. So 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tigers lead by 11, 57-46. Surratt guarded by Portiz. BA screaming that it was a 5-second call. Sanderson into the lane, now lays it off to Roger Grant, who throws it up, no good, tips it back in. Roger Grant, a bit ugly there, but it doesn't matter. The ball went in the basket. 10 seconds to go for BA. Got to play for the final shot, down 13. Bryson Wade has it. Wade the fade, no good. Rebound Micah Smith, and that's the end of the third quarter. So after 3, the score, Ensworth 59, BA 46. Tigers lead by 13 as we go to the fourth. We'll be back for the start of the last frame. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the start of the fourth quarter between the BA Eagles and the Ensworth Tigers. Ensworth will start with the ball to begin the fourth and final frame as the Tigers lead by 13. Salongo with it at the top of the key. Now to Surratt. Now to Roger Grant. Now back to Salongo. Now to Cutler-Smith. Back to Surratt. Tigers passing the ball around the top of the key. Not much penetration going on. Surratt getting downhill into the lane. They're going to call a foul, but on the floor. They're going to call a bump on BA. They're going to get James Humphreys on the block. That's his fourth of the game, so something to monitor. BA's best big has 18 points and has made 5 threes, has 4 fouls. They're going to leave him in for this defensive possession. Sanderson with it, guarded by Portis. Sanderson into Salongo, who lays it up and gets the roll. Interior feed from Sanderson. And a timeout called by BA. 7:07 to go in the game. Tigers lead 61-46. We'll be back after the full timeout. After the timeout, it will be BA basketball with 7:07 to go in the game, down 15 points. Nixon to Wade, to Clark, hands it off to Nixon, back to Wade. Wade off a Kleekamp screen, now to Kleekamp, poked away, but he gets it. Now to Clark. Now to Wade. Portis. Kleekamp. Poked away. And off of Sanderson's foot, recovered by Portis. So steal by Ensworth, stolen back by BA. Portis into the corner for Nixon for 3. Almost got the bank in, but no. Rebound Salongo. Sanderson drawing an immediate double. And he'll hand it off. Surratt with it. Tried to go inside to Salongo, poked away Kleekamp. Nixon with it. Nixon on the break. Fakes, lays it up, and in, plus the foul. Nice take and move by Nixon to draw the contact and finish the bucket. As he'll go to the line to try and complete the three-point play. Chase Byington checking in for the Tigers, replacing Cutler-Smith as Nixon's free throw goes down, and the lead cut down to 12. Full court press here from BA, quickly broken by Surratt. Surratt to Byington, goes up for the jam, blocked by the rim. Ball out of bounds last on BA. That would have brought the house down if Chase Byington had slammed that one home. but couldn't get up there. But it will remain with Ensworth. Tried to go into Sanderson, poked out of bounds, and Ensworth will do it over. Into Salongo, who had it poked away. And they're going to call a foul on Ensworth. They're going to get Ghana on a push. That's his second foul of the game and the team's second of the quarter. So BA will retain the ball anyway. Ortiz with it, guarded by Byington. Tried to go baseline, deflected out of bounds by Sanderson. Throwing into Nixon in the corner for three. Way short, no good. Didn't hit the rim, and the student section letting Nixon know about it. BA playing tight defense. Sanderson with the ball. Into the lane, lays it up and in. Fought through the hands of the other Nixon and laid it up and in. Sanderson up to 19 now. Ortiz with it. Offhand lay, just short. Rebound Salongo. Foul called on BA. They're going to get Ortiz on the reach. That is his second of the game, team second of the quarter. Stoppage of play as a few cameramen are asked to move. And now play will resume. Sanderson being doubled. Now to Surratt. Surratt now to Salongo. Stolen away by Wade. Tried to throw it off Salongo, but it leaked out to Nixon. BA with the ball. Wade with it. Tries to go inside. Wade still has it. Humphries for three, and he hits. James Humphries has not missed a three-pointer. Up to 21 points. Sanderson thought he got fouled there. But it will remain with Ensworth as Salongo and Grant will check out, being replaced by Cutler Smith and Micah Smith. Ensworth's lead down to 11, 63-52. Into Sanderson, who's immediately doubled. Now to Smith. Back up top to Surratt, guarded by Nixon. Now to Sanderson, back to Surratt. To Sanderson again. Sanderson into the lane, offhand lay, gets the roll. Sanderson up to 21 now, lead back out to 13, timeout called by Ensworth. It's a full timeout, so we will go to a break with 3:35 left in the game. Ensworth leads 65-52. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the last 3:35 of this one, as the Tigers lead by 13. Bryson Wade with it. Now to Humphries. Humphries inside to Portiz. Reverse layup, no good. Humphries' follow is jump ball called. Possession RBA. Ensworth's lead down to 11, 65-54 over BA. Chase Byington will check out of the game, being replaced by Roger Grant. Nixon in the corner, thought about a three. He stepped out of bounds. Lucky break there for the Tigers. They will maintain their double-digit lead. Full court press, though, from BA. Quickly broken. Nice bounce pass from Sanderson as Surratt will retreat and now go into the lane. Tried to go in the corner from Micah, but threw it away. So another turnover, and it's BA basketball. Timeout called by BA. 2:34 to go in the game. Ensworth leading BA by 11. BA basketball will be back after the timeout. Welcome back to Ensworth Live for the last 2:34 of this one, as Ensworth leads BA by 11 points, but BA has the basketball. Portiz with it, guarded by Grant. Into Humphries, being doubled. Corner for Nixon, gonna shoot a three. No good. Rebound by Jonathan Sanderson. Now over to Surratt. Surratt to Smith. Now to Sanderson. Splits the double. Goes right in the lane, and tough left-handed finish. Goes home for Jonathan. Jonathan up to 23 points. Tigers take a 13-point lead. Bryson Wade three, and too strong, no good. Rebound leaks out to Sanderson, who tries to avoid the impending double team and loses it. Humphries' shot, no good, but a foul. They're gonna get Micah Smith on the bump. So Humphries will go to the line for two shots. Humphries first goes down. Cooper Plum checking into the game for Trey Portiz for BA. Deep three, second is short. Rebound, Micah Smith. Out of Blake Surratt, who's fouled immediately. We're going to get Bryson Wade on the reach-in. That's his third, and Bean's third of the quarter. 30-second timeout called by Coach Bradley Pearson at Ensworth. With 1:32 to go in the game, Ensworth leads by 12, 67-55. We'll be back after the timeout. After the timeout, it will remain Ensworth basketball as they set up their press break. Into Cutler Smith. And the foul going to be called on number 13, Jacob Nixon. That's his third, team's fourth. So Ensworth will redo that throw-in as Micah Smith seemed to pull something on his way down the court, so he'll check out of the game, being replaced by Chase Byington. As Sanderson will have it, dribbling around, throwing it cross-court to Cutler Smith, now back up to the top of the key, and Blake Surratt, who is fouled, and now he'll go to the line for 2 free throws as Ensworth now in the bonus after that 5th foul. That's the 4th on Jacob Nixon. One more and he will be gone, although it may not matter too much. Surratt's first 2 strong, no good. Before that, he'd been perfect from the line. Bound to regress down toward the mean sometime. Might as well do it now. His second also no good. Rebound by Nixon. Now BA with it, approaching a minute to go in regulation. Foul called on Ensworth. They're going to get Chase Byington on a push. That's his second, Ensworth's 4th of the quarter, so one more. BA will be in the automatic double bonus. BA's ball out of bounds under. Into Clark, who lays it up on the spin, no good. Foul again on Chase Byington as they got him in the air. That's his third, team's 5th now. And to the line, Cooper Clark for 2 shots. First one no good, too strong for Clark. Clark's second is good. 67-56 now. Ball inbounded to Cutler Smith. Now stolen by BA. Into Wade, who lays it up and in. Lead down to 9 for Ensworth. 45 seconds to go. Into Cutler Smith. Now to Jonathan Sanderson. Sanderson slams it home. The exclamation point. And with 30 seconds to go, Sanderson up to 25 points. Tigers lead by 11. A Wade 3 goes in. Lead now down to 8 for Ensworth. Into Cutler Smith, who's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. 11.8 seconds left to go in the game. Ensworth leading by 8 and about to shoot. This one is all over but the shouting. Cutler Smith will have an opportunity to add to his point totals with these 2 free throws. First one, no good. A couple of subs checking in for Ensworth as Dev Patel replacing Jonathan Sanderson and Micah Smith replacing Chase Byington. Cutler Smith has one more free throw. And he knocks it down. Tigers up to 70 points, leading BA by 9. Wade with it. Timeout called by BA. 30-second timeout, 8.5 seconds left. BA down by 9. Just not enough time here for BA to get back into this one. They can call timeouts, but in the end, I do not believe it will matter. As the Tigers should come away with this one. Hard-fought victory, led from the opening jump and never looked back, as they take the rubber match of this now 3-game series against BA, losing the first and winning the last 2. And this one is the one that counts the most, as BA, after this, will go home, their season done, and Ensworth will play on in state, and more specifically tomorrow against #1 seeded Pope Prep, looking for better seeding than what they have now, as 3 from Wade, no good, tip in from Humphreys is. And that will do it. Time has expired on BA, despite a great stat line from James Humphreys, knocking down 6 3-pointers, 26 total points. Bryson Wade chipping in 16 himself. Really great individual games from both of those guys, but not enough to overcome the complete game the Tigers played. Final score, Ensworth 70, BA 63. This has been Ensworth Live. I've been Eli Russ, and so long. We'll see you all tomorrow when Ensworth takes on JP2.